Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's been throwing the ball really well his last 3 outings. In the last 3 outings, he's allowing just less than a base runner an inning. When you do that, you're going to win games. And that's the key to his success in the last 3 games so far.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they play baseball. That's why this game today puts it 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffing from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Coming to the plate now, Drew Stubbs. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And that misses inside 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
A fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Irvin Santana, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I was impressed with him. Last game, he earned the W. And I mean that because he pitched through it, pitched into the 7th inning, and got the win for the team. Some guys don't work quite as hard as he did, but he earned that W.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, last game they lost by 1 run. You know, those are the ones that are hard to take. You look back and you think, could we have scraped out 1 more run or maybe even 2 to win it? Those are the ones you have a tough time sleeping after. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. ball one. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When the ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie
Jr.
Bradley now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Santana comes set. Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
One and two. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Buxton has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Boston strands a couple. Still no score. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, time for an adjusted defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia. You talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty. Don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Byung-Ho Park. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, 1 for 6. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. This one's down to third. To his left, Lamb. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Left fielder Hanley Ramirez, and being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. From the stretch. Weak roller right side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins.
Batting 8th.
And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana, 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. From the stretch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Line drive to left. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. They keep a lead, get to that bullpen. They got a shot to win this game.
Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Stubbs is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Now here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9th, catcher, Chris Gimenez.
Now batting, Chris Gimenez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Big second at bat, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, right fielder,
And with June about to draw to a close and the 4th of July holiday just ahead, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule of games. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jake Lamb. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away. And handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1. Standing in now, Brian Dozier. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Here's Miguel Sano. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department.
Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Hold strike at the letters. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Back-to-back hits, and now they're in a position to break this inning open. You can bunt, you can hit and run, you can do a lot of things now to take the lead and really put some pressure on the defense.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Buxton moving forward. He's got it 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Andrew Benintendi hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's through into left, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Stubbs is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox leave them loaded. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Max Kepler the next to grab a
Leading
bat.
off for Minnesota,
He's 0 for 1
right
thus
fielder,
far.
Max Kepler.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Here's another 0-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's Byung-Ho Park. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back on it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Fielder, Mookie Betts.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Park is there for it. 1 away.
The batter, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed East and West really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined into left field, a base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled straight back. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Buxton has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Polanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Gimenez.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Gimenez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow.
The left fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Buxton takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Center fielder.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Benintendi, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley ranging back, and it bangs off the monster. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here.
Minnesota. Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Brett Anderson, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Brett Anderson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Miguel Sano is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
From the stretch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom. Digging in once again, Jared Saltalamacchia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. popped up. Sano is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
The second baseman, number 15.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Kepler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score. Striding in once again, Max Kepler. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Kepler.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Byung-Ho Park, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fouled back. Hit to short. Bogaerts has it. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Escobar. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Count 1 and 2.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. One left for Minnesota, and it's still 3-1. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake.
Standing in, Jake Lamb. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Hit down the line at first. Park gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So very nice work there by Santana. Ready once again.
Leading off for Minnesota, catcher, Chris Gimenez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Too low, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point. Drew Stubbs. Carson Smith gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
39, Carson Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Drew Stubbs is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts on the run, and that retires the side. Twins wind up stranding one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Brendan Kinsler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
27. Brandon
stepping up now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Red Sox, designated hitter Hanley.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Comes set with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On the Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot for Jared Saltalamacchia. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Red Sox have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. One for the Red Sox, and it comes off the bat of Jared Saltalamacchia. On to the 9th from Fenway Park. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Digging in, Miguel Sano. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
The pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Byung-Ho Park, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Glenn Perkins comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Glenn Perkins.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves. Oh, it's off the third base bag. This is line to left. Buxton is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he grounds one briskly to short. Polanco has it. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins have bounced back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Minnesota Twins come out on top for their 30th victory. Ervin Santana earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Glenn Perkins closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins: 3 runs, 5